Now, looking back, we've discussed the cultural shock generally, but what was the cultural shock in the engineering landscape that nothing prepared you for?
Many people don't talk about this, and I guess because many people don't talk about it, that's why. When I came to the New Zealand, and I knew that I really wanted to get something in the engineering space. So you start networking, right? You go for events that are related to what you are doing. And back then in Auckland, it was mostly ICAME events or engineering New Zealand events. So coming from Nigeria, I thought I had like engineering New Zealand is most engineering New Zealand by the name. So it probably will be wider. Let's go there. What I noticed, which I think is still a problem now, though we are trying our best to solve it, is that there were more events. There were mostly people in civil engineering, construction. And I think it's because construction is a very big sector here in the country. So most of the events, even though they said engineering as general, most of the people attending, most of the talks, most of the companies were all mostly civil engineering, construction, a few electrical here, civil engineering. So I always felt like, what do we have for chemical engineers? So that was a culture shock for me. And initially I really struggled with it, but then I had to make peace with that and literally start finding my own niche. And knowing that I would not really have that much support that I do. That was before I really found out that ICAME actually has a presence here in New Zealand as well. And they also have things that are tailored to people in the chemical engineering space. So chemical engineering it's not just chemical engineering, it's chemical engineering as a broader discipline. So it covers everything process, whether you're doing food, whether you're doing chemicals, whether you're doing materials. So the broader chemical engineering.
ICAME again.
ICEME, Institution of Chemical Engineers.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Now I'm currently the Lower North Island representative, so I organize events for ourselves here. You gotta find a solution. Yeah, so
the community part of it, but like this networking event thing and the whole networking thing and putting yourself out there, you know how to put yourself out there strategically. And it's one thing that I'm learning, is one thing that on this podcast I'll be talking about a lot. Because we talk about putting yourself out there, we talk about going for networking events, but then some of us are still worried about the tall poppy syndrome culture.
Yeah.
Yes. Videos that you made on your channel. Guys, you're not following the SARS engineer, you're missing out. Things, immigration, visa, processing tips, and the newest gist about immigration to New Zealand. So quickly, the tall poppy syndrome culture in the engineering landscape here.
I haven't really paid attention, to be honest. Maybe because I've just told myself, whatever your problem is, fix it. I'm here to thrive, right? So I haven't really paid attention to it. And again, it could be because of the company I'm working for, or maybe the sector I'm in. Yeah, or maybe the level. I'm not really sure. But someone asked me about that tall poppy recently as well. And that made me really maybe plan to start noticing all those things. Yeah, because I think I'm always in a problem solution mindset. Okay, I have a roadblock now. How do we solve it? Yeah, so I haven't noticed it, I would say. Yeah. About noticing, yes, true.